So did you know that Marvel created a superhero who just happens to be a South Korean Kumiho, which is a kind of supernatural or mystical, shape-shifting, nine-tailed fox that likes to hunt men down and eat out their hearts? Well, you're about to. Hi guys, my name is Maria Park, and in this episode we are spotlighting my next minority superheroine of comics, White Fox, aka Amy Han. Amy Han was created by Elle Ewing and Paco Medina. She is considered the last of the Kumiho, which are a mystical race of Korean shape-shifting nine-tailed foxes, which are known for seducing men in order to tear out their hearts and eat them, a ritual referred to as the hunt. Amy's halmoni, or grandmother, was a Kumiho who fell in love with a human and who helped her discover her humanity. Amy was raised by her mother, who was also a Kumiho. Her mother taught her how to hunt and shapeshift into a Kumiho, but made her promise to keep her true form hidden from the rest of society, since it would put her life in danger. She would do this by hiding her tail under her clothes and wearing black wigs. She even tried dyeing her hair black, but whenever she would shift, her hair would just turn white again. Amy would later witness her mother being killed by three-legged dogs called samjoksu, who are basically ancient Kumiho hunters. Amy would stop shifting until she reached high school, and while living with her uncle and aunt, she becomes friends with a girl whose father owed a lot of money to a very dangerous gang in Seoul known as the Yongsan brothers. The gang kidnapped Amy's friend, forcing Amy out of hiding to save her. When she defeated the gang and its leader, who also happened to be a samjoksu, Amy was recruited into the NIS. In Contest of Champions, Amy set out to find the person responsible for killing her fellow agent, Gun R, which could also be pronounced in Korean, but I don't know what it is, so for the purpose of this review, it's Gun R. As White Fox, she concluded that Gun R had been taken to an alternate universe, something that she had experienced dealing with in the past. Amy set out with the help of the Ultimates to confirm her theory, traveling with them to the hideout of supervillain Grandmaster, where he revealed that he had taken Gun R in order to force him to compete in his Contest of Champions. White Fox wanted to take Grandmaster out, but he made a deal with her to reveal who actually killed Gun R, which is revealed to be Maestro. With the help of the Ultimates, Amy seeks to get revenge for her fallen friend on Battleworld. In Civil War II, Choosing Sides, White Fox held off the Venom and the Void hybrid creatures called symbioids long enough to rescue the survivors of Maestro's Contest of Champions. The Maestro was able to send the Ultimates and Night Thrasher back to Earth with no memories of what had happened, keeping White Fox and forcing her to become a competitor in his next contest. White Fox joined together with a few remaining champions and they formed a revolt, which they managed to get the isosphere that Maestro was controlling away from him and use it to power the end of the contest and banish Maestro. Right before the isosphere shattered, it managed to teleport White Fox and the contestants back to their own Earths. Later, Amy teamed up with Domino and Black Widow to track down an artifact that was able to turn normal humans into celestials called the Creation Constellation. Unfortunately, she would later be kicked off the team when it was revealed that she was only really helping them in order to use the artifact on herself. But she would redeem herself later in Domino Hot Shots when she returns to the team in possession of the artifact, which she admitted she had stolen from the Iron Man sentries. She gives it to Domino to use to turn Dr. Kwon back to normal. White Fox would later rejoin the team in order to rescue a mutant girl who was being kept prisoner in Costa Rica. During the War of the Realms, White Fox, while leading the South Korean army, teamed up with Crescent and Luna Snow to fight against an invasion of fire demons from Muspelheim that were attacking Seoul. This kind of led to a misunderstanding with Amadeus Cho and the Protectors, who she believed to be behind the attack. Once the mistake was cleared up, White Fox was teleported away from the battle by Brawn. She would later then help Brawn rescue a captured Luna Snow before being teleported again by Agent Wu to northern China, where she would be trained by Shang-Chi for the final battle against Cinder, whom she would later defeat with the help of Captain Marvel and the others. In Legendary, White Fox faced the living monolith near the South Korean border. She was defeated and her life force absorbed. Near death, the spirit of her halmoni appeared and offered her a fox marble or a yewu gusul, which she was told she could find in a museum in Kyoto. After fighting the Dokkebi, She learned that he had the marble inside of his body. When she retrieved the marble, she was able to use its power by seducing and absorbing her boss's life force during a karaoke party being held by the NIS. As White Fox, her 9 tails grant her superhuman abilities, with some abilities still being a bit of a mystery. She has demonstrated voice mesmerism, life energy absorption, superhuman agility, the ability to talk to animals, superhuman speed, superhuman stamina, and heightened senses. She also has these deadly claws that she's able to extend and retract at will. As Amy, she is skilled in various martial arts styles and hand-to-hand combat. She is also fluent in 6 languages, including her native Korean, with English and Greek being among them. Although the only time we see White Fox outside the comics is in the game Marvel Future Fight, I would love to see her portrayed in the MCU movie. And the actress that I would love to play her would be Korean actress Jung So-min. She was in the Korean adaptation of the Japanese manga It Started With a Kiss, called Playful Kiss. I would also like more stories for Amy because she is a very powerful and very interesting character. And I really feel like they could be doing a lot more with her and a bunch of other characters I've spotlighted and probably will spotlight in the future. So get on it, Marvel. And there you have it, my spotlight video on White Fox, aka Amy Han. What do you think? Leave me a comment below and let me know. And if you would like to sign up for Jury Duty, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to know who's next on the nerd ballot, hit the notification bell. Until next time, I can't wait for you to approach the nerd. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it, but hey, the party doesn't have to stop now. Click on one of these videos and keep it going.